Hey everyone, it's Ethan Ormis back again for another video today, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We're here again for yet another very exciting video for today. We're going to be having another end of the year list, which I'm super excited for. Yeah, so let's get into it. We have my top 10 favorite songs of 2021. Like I said, these are just my favorite. I'm not saying they're the best. They're absolutely goated songs. They're just my personal favorite. This is my opinion, so hopefully that doesn't bother you guys too much. Now, let's hop into it. So, at number 10, here's the layout for it. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it. I think it's a pretty cool layout. So at number 10, we have Off the Grid by Kanye West featuring Playboi Carti and Fivio Foreign off of the album Donda. A really surprising album for me this year, which I will talk about in my top 10 albums of the year, spoiler alert, but a really cool and fun song. And this year I fell in love with two different subgenres of rap, and it's drill and rage beats. Like, those two are just so fantastic, and I absolutely fell in love with them. So very cool. On Apple Music, I have apparently played it 71 plays, and it came out in August, at the end of August, out in 2021, of course. So it's produced by quite a few people: Eric Sloan, David and Eli, Ejai Volta, AOAA, 30 Rock, and Kanye West, of course. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite songs of the year. And I mean, who knows? I mean, it could even jump up the list at some point come this year, 2022. I always end up editing my list after a while, because some songs I'll find later on, or some songs will move up over time, especially ones that have come out later. Like, obviously Fighting Demons just came out, so who knows, that or those songs will probably move up, or some of those songs at least will probably move up. So yeah, I never really thought there'd ever be a Kanye West or Playboi Carti song in my top 10. I've never listened to either one of their projects until this year. This is the first Kanye West project I've ever listened to. And I'm going to revisit all of Kanye's, or I guess visit for the first time all of Kanye's albums, because I think it would be very cool. So I'll be doing that this year. Nonetheless, let's move on to number 9. We have another Fivio Foreign song. We have Headshot by Lil TJ featuring Fivio Foreign and Polo G off of Destined to Win, Lil TJ's album that came out in March. I think the album came out in March. I know this song was a single leading up to the album. One of the few highlights of this album, that's for sure. But again, we'll talk about that in the top 10 albums. So on Apple Music, apparently I've listened to it 146 times. It was I think it was just outside the top 10 most listened to songs for me this year. A fantastic song. Again, I love the drill beat, something I'm just super obsessed with. So yeah, produced by Bordeaux, Non-Native, TNTXD, Taj Money, and 101 Slide. Taj Money is a fantastic producer. He's one of TJ's probably biggest collab producers, and he's amazing. So let's move on to number 8. We have Bad Boy by Juice WRLD featuring Young Thug. Not on any album. I figured it would have been on Fighting Demons, even though I don't really feel like it fits the theme of Fighting Demons, but excuse me, I just figured it was a solo song that they would have tossed on the album, but I guess not. So on Apple Music, I apparently listened to it 160 times, and the only producer credit is Pierre Bourne, and it's, I'm not really a big fan of Pierre Bourne's style of production, but I fucking love this song, and honestly, this is kind of a subgenre of rage beats as well. So as you can tell, there's a theme. So far we have two drill beats and a rage beat, so very cool. Of course, coming out at the start of January, one of the few songs that came out in January that have made my rotation all year long. Very awesome to see. Next up, in number 7, we have MIA by SSG Kobe. There is no feature, and there's currently no album on it either. Apparently I listened to this 140 times on Apple Music, and again, it's a rage beat, and absolutely love this song. I think this song is so underrated, one of the most underrated songs of 2021. It is fantastic. Produced by Jasu, Juke, and Ryder Johnson. Came out July 16th, 2021. So over halfway through the year, and I mean, I listened to it quite a lot, but it's a fantastic song. I truly, if you guys have not listened to it, I really do recommend it. SSG Kobe, I think, is a very fun, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for him. I really like some of his stuff, so we'll see what happens. But on to number 6, we have Buck 50 by DJ Scheme featuring Juice WRLD off of the album Family, but the deluxe version, which I believe this was the only song that came out on the deluxe version. On Apple Music, I've listened to it 172 times. It is produced by Nuri, Carlton McDowell, OK Teen, and DJ Scheme, of course. It is his album, so again, one of the few songs that have made it through my rotation all year long. January 22nd, 2021 is when this song came out, and this is my most played Juice WRLD song that came out in 2021. I think it's a incredibly underrated Juice song. I mean, he's really just rapping for almost 4 minutes straight, so if you guys have not listened to it, I definitely recommend it. I think it's a great song. Yeah, we move on to the top 5 now. Very, very exciting top 5. So at number 5, we have MP5 by Trippie Redd featuring SoFaygo off of Trip at Night. Oh man, I love this song so much. Like, the rage beat on it is so good. The production is so great. Starboy absolutely destroys this beat, and it's so good. And I just love both Trippie and SoFaygo on it. It's 2 of my favorite artists of 2021, and I think this song is perfect. Like, I have absolutely no complaints with this song at all. So I mean, yeah, I don't really have much to say about it, about how great and how much I truly love this song. It came out in August, of course. August was such a strong month this year. It was probably the best month of the year. Because Family Ties came out, Trip at Night came out, and Donda came out. Like, I mean, I just think that's such a stacked month. I played this 98 times on Apple Music. Honestly, I'm surprised it wasn't higher, because there was a couple weeks where basically this was the only song I was listening to. Nonetheless, we move up to the top 4. Number 4, we have Family Ties by Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar off of the album The Melodic Blue. One of the first Baby Keem songs I've ever listened to. And this song, I mean, completely threw me into Baby Keem's discography, and as well started throwing me into some of Kendrick's older stuff. And I've never listened to a full Kendrick album either, so I plan on doing that this year. There's so many older artists where I've only really been keeping track of music since about 2016, 2017, even really more so than ever 2018 to 2021, or I guess to 2022 now. I just never really followed music that much until then, and I'm only 20 years old right now, but there's so many artists that I want to go back and listen to their older discography. You guys have heard, they're just so great, like Drake, Kendrick, Kanye, I'm sure there's other artists as well, but like those 3 are the main, and J. Cole, those 4 are like the main ones I want to go back, listen to their discographies. But nonetheless, according to Apple Music, I listened to Family Ties 139 times. This is produced by Kendrick, Keem, Cardo, Out of Town, Rosalila, not sure how it's pronounced, Deets, Jasper Harris, and Frankie Bash. And it came out August 27th, 2021. Again, one of my favorite songs of the year. There was a couple Baby Keem songs that almost made the top 10, but we're just shy. Anyways, move on to the top 3 now. So, I'm actually listening to it right now. We have Burn by Juice WRLD. I was making this keynote last night, and I got really lucky. Apple Music updated, and everything that I've listened to off of Fighting Demons is pretty much in the top 100 of my Apple Music now. So as I was doing this last night, I got to see that Burn made it into the top 100 already with 58 plays. So Juice WRLD, Burn, amazing song. Off of Fighting Demons, of course, no feature. Produced by Rex Kudo and Metro Boomin. Now, if you look at Genius, Rex is not credited for the production of the song, but the original production of this song was Rex, and they added some Metro Boomin production to it. Now, the original version of the song I started listening to in December of 2019, December of 2020. That's honestly the only reason why I have it on this list, is because I've been listening to it all year long. It's one of the it's one of the, I guess, dozen to 2 dozen of unreleased Juice WRLD songs that I continued to revisit last year, and I listened to it all year. So I felt it was right to add to this list. But like I said, there was a couple of songs off of Fighting Demons that I think can make my top 10 of 2021 eventually, but as of right now, I think it's just too soon because really only a month to let it sit. Came out December 10th, right? So next up, though, at number 2, my favorite Juice WRLD song. Honestly, it's up there. These top 3 songs, spoiler alert, are Juice songs. These 3 are amazing, absolutely amazing. So, Rockstar in His Prime, my favorite song off of Fighting Demons, of course, by Juice WRLD. So far, 64 plays. It is the most played song off of Fighting Demons for me. Even more than Already Dead, which was the lead single for the song or for the album. Of course, no feature off of Fighting Demons, and T-Minus produced this. Came out December 10th. I think this is just such an underrated song. It's amazing, and I love it. The content matter in it is amazing, and I think the way that Juice WRLD is able to rap about his demons and rap about his struggles and put them in a song, I just think it's something special that not many artists can do, and the way that I connect with his lyrics and his lyricism is just beyond me. But alright guys, so at number 1 we have 734 by Juice WRLD. Absolutely one of my favorite songs that has ever been graced into my ears. This song is amazing, and I'm not necessarily talking about the one that they released on streaming services. The original version, the almost 16-minute version of this song, is one of my favorite songs of all time. It's the longest song I've ever listened to. It is absolutely incredible. I think it is one of the most real songs Juice has ever made, or did ever make, I guess. And I truly, truly recommend listening to this song, the original version of this song, because the one that they released is a very, very small shell of what the original version of the song is. It really doesn't do it justice. It's 2 completely different songs. You only hear the first 3 minutes of the song, and the rest of it is just so, so great. I cannot even begin to explain how many times I've listened to the original version on SoundCloud. I would love to know how many times I've listened to it, because according to Apple Music, I've listened to it 115 times, but I can guarantee you with absolutely everything in my body, I have listened to the original near 16-minute version of the song 100% more than that, or more than the one that was released on streaming services. So it's probably top 3, if not top 4 Juice WRLD songs for me ever, and it is absolutely one of my favorite songs to ever exist. I fucking love this song, and again, I cannot recommend it enough. It was produced by DT and Nick Mira. Surprisingly, the only Nick Mira credit of the year. I love Nick Mira. He made so many great songs with Juice WRLD, and this is just a classic example of how fucking fantastic of a producer he is. The production on this song is so great. I literally have absolutely no complaints with this song whatsoever. This is, again, a similar song to pretty much most of the songs on this list, but this one's even in a league by itself. This song is an absolutely perfect song that I have literally no complaints about, and I just think it's fucking amazing. It, of course, came out in May, and since June of 2021, I have been listening to the 16-minute version of 734 daily, literally daily. I still listen to it to this day, every day, basically. There's obviously days that I've missed, but there was genuinely about a 3 or 4 week period where the only song that I put on was the 16-minute version of 734. I've listened to that song, more than any other song in 2021, more than, an insurmountable amount, absolutely unreal. So I'm going to stop rambling about how much I love Juice WRLD, and I'm going to end the video. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Please let me know what your favorite songs of the year was. I'm very curious to know. So thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.